Hello, before I start this video, just want to say really appreciate it if you could like this video right now. Since this script took ages to write, also my dog ate my first draft. So now let's go on with the video. Okay, so today we're talking about the Lusitania, and basically how it sunk, sort of step by step. So, Sinking of the Lusitania, we're going to do. So this happened Friday 7th of May 1915, around like 10 past 2 p.m, and a loud bang is heard as a torpedo strikes the side of the Lusitania, followed by a second unknown explosion which rocks the ship. The vessel leans to starboard as part of the propeller rises above ocean level. The Lusitania sends out a distress call in Morse code just soon after this. And a bit after this, Captain Turner orders the propellers to reverse in an attempt to slow the ship. But there's no response from the ship, so it continues to move forward. Lifeboat 2 and 4 fall into the ocean because their release pins broke before the order to abandon ship is given. So at this point, Lusitania loses power, and I believe this happened around 4 minutes into the sinking, where they lost electricity and power. But I couldn't find any sources which it exactly said. So, anyway, very soon after this, Captain Turner orders to abandon ship, finally. But now panic's very, very high on the Lusitania, and lifeboats are starting to be lowered. But unfortunately, lifeboat 16 breaks apart while lowering, sending the passengers into the waters below. So that's pretty bad. And the bow lowers into the water even more, and the stern rises. Boarding doors slip underwater, and some of the front boarding doors slip underwater, I should say. And then, as lifeboat 10 capsizes after rubbing against the hull, seriously, these Lusitania lifeboats are useless. Feel so bad for the people on board Lusitania, during the sinking. Seriously, just stay on board the ship at this point. The stern is now fully above sea level, and the bow is about to go underwater. So now boat 17 is launched, but unsurprisingly, it turns over, and while still lowering, and boat 9 lowers, but there's a problem with its releasing, and it falls, still connected to the ship, and starts to get dragged under. At this point, like I said, just stay on the ship, or maybe not, because the bow begins to submerge as water floods over the railings. And you are not going to believe this, but lifeboat 1 is launched successfully, finally. It took ages, but finally, we have a lifeboat launched successfully. And after it, all the lifeboats follow its lead, is what I would say, if boat 18 didn't turn inwards, spilling its passengers into the ocean, and then, like usual, again, boat 14 rolls while still lowering, and the horror isn't over for lifeboat 14, because, for good measure, it decides it wants to capsize 6 times. And sadly, only 11 of its 60 occupants managed to stay on board. And now the front of the bow starts to fully slip under the water, but like boat 1, lifeboat 21 is launched successfully, just in time for the starboard bow of boat deck to be submerged by the ocean. At this point, Lusitania has travelled roughly 2 whole miles since the torpedo strike, and begins its final plunge. And guess what? Even now, when Lusitania is plunging under the water, the lifeboat tragedies continue. Because remember, lifeboat 9 is now being fully dragged under by the ship. And at this point, some survivors report hearing roars and explosions as the ship lurches down. There's many theories about Captain Lusitania's survival. But with the one we're going to go with, he's just been swept under from the bridge into the sea. And around this point, maybe just a bit earlier, or just after this probably, is when the first funnel might have fallen. But there's a lot of controversy on whether it fell or not. so I just haven't really included it in this, but what I have included is the ship turns starboard and plunges into the ocean. So about lifeboat 15 is dragged down by rigging, because if you ever feel useless, at least you're not Lusitania lifeboats. Pause for laugh. And with a final groan, Lusitania slips under the waves forever, as her Cunard flag sticks above the sea level for the last time. And that all happened in just 18 minutes. And out of 1,959, only 764 passengers and crew survived. Including passengers and crew, that is. So respect to everyone on board. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, would be amazing if you could like or even subscribe to my channel. And let me know in the comments what ship I should do next, preferably an older steamship, or any other video suggestions for me. Because this video took days to make, and it's only gonna be 6 minutes long now. It's just hit the 6-minute mark, so not very short video, basically, for a very long 3 days of work. So have a great day. Hopefully I'll see you on my next video. Once again, if you enjoyed the video, it'd be great if it could get a like, and also subscribe to my channel if you want to hear more. Bye. And now I'm just going to show some more steamship images and stuff like that. I can act like it's just to show you, but honestly it's just because I cannot work out how to crop the video, which should be easy on any other video editor, but the one I'm using right now isn't really working right. I think it's just my Wi-Fi. So yeah, turn off the video now if you want. There's going to be no more talking, but if you want to see the pictures, stick around. Once again, like would be really appreciated, because it's a 3-day video and it's a 3-day video to make and quite a short video when it's actually come out. So thanks so much. Consider subscribing. Bye.